Belstone. There is Ladybrook Tor, and up there is Cosden Beacon, and this little valley is the Belstone Cleave. I'm gonna level with you, I have not been out for a proper walk in fucking ages, it feels like. I might do one now, it depends how this goes. It has been raining a lot recently. Down there's like a bench with a rock, and there might be a path. Up here I don't know if there's a path. On the map, which isn't very zoomed in, Ordnance Survey, I saw a dotted line that goes along the left hand, or should I say like north side of the Belstone Cleave, which passes a tor. I can't remember the name of the tor. Ivy Tor's on the other side, which I haven't been to. On this side there's something like the Cliff Tor, something like that. I'll put it on the screen if I find out the name of it from Google Earth, but I didn't look at Google Earth before I came out here. This is like a spontaneous, sporadic, stepping out of the car after work kind of deal. I'll have a look around here just to explore, see if I can find the path. It looks like some animals have heavily pooped around here, but there's no animals. So maybe they occasionally let the horses and sheep roam on this bit here. Alright, there is the edge of Belstone Village, where I drove in from, and I thought maybe I'd find a track here, but it looks like the track is not going to be here. That's a chained up fence, I'm guessing private. So let's go round to the bench then. Obviously been down that valley a couple of times now to try and get to Ladybrook Tor, and have succeeded, but I have not gone this way. And obviously, if you saw my last video where I did get to Ladybrook Tor, I think it was last year, there's a mysterious clump of rocks which are barely visible from here, down in the woods there on the side of a hump overlooking the river, which I would possibly define as a tor, but I have to visit them at some point and have a closer look. Anyway, here is the bench with a little rock, and I think that might be the track I'm looking for. It's the memorial. We've barely got started, but you like him. Now I don't have my selfie stick, my tripod monopod type thing for holding my GoPro, so I apologise if there's like ruffling noises like this, and the occasional like looking fingers coming into view that the wide angle lens picks up. That happens when I forget the stick, but I didn't actually know I'd be doing this today, so bear with me. Lots of lovely bubbly clouds today, and it has been like pouring with super heavy downpours of rain every now and then, so I might get caught out in one. Should have brought my hat really. Mud. Alright, so this might get very muddy, but welcome to the Belstone Cleave. See if we can get any hints of this tor, or if we need to come back at some point when it's drier and go deep into the forest that way to find it. I don't know. Eventually, we keep following this track. According to the map, it bumps up against the real road at some point, which is marked as a yellow road on Ordnance Survey, at a place called Skeg. So we're going to Skeg. Dirty mushroom road here. dirty, dirty mushrooms. Little stream crossing there. Private gate. Look at these red berries. I've seen a few of these actually. And it's autumn now. It is September as of a couple of days ago. And it was funny. As soon as it shifted from like 31st of August to the 1st of September, immediately she started seeing like leaves coming off trees and blowing into the workplace where I work, and the temperature dropping a little bit. That doesn't normally happen. We're still in hot autumn until the end of October. Wow, look at that. That's some great scenes up there. I think Belstone Tor. Or maybe Tor's End. It's all illuminated nicely. This wood someone's chopped. Another run-off stream with a few of these. We're walking alongside an old farm wall. Some private farms in there, I think. This little path is lined with rocks either side up here. And it's getting muddy. Man, I'm trying not to get coated, but I have a feeling my boots will be muddied after this journey, unfortunately. At least it won't be quite as bad as when I had that walk through the fog to see... Oh, what's this down here? To do my little investigation into Wheel Betsy. My trousers and shoes got absolutely covered in water and drenched, and they would not dry out for like days afterwards. I don't think it's going to be like that today because it's not currently raining, and there are no fronds, long grasses coated in little water droplets to drench me. Someone's been taking their horse on this walk, I have a feeling. I don't know how, because I don't know how you duck a horse under this branch, for instance, but they have. Some greenery, some grasses. Don't know quite what I'll find here. I just know that somewhere there's some cliff-like rocks, which is meant to be on the downhill slope somewhere down there before I get to Skeg. Some more of them berries, look. They stand out quite a lot, even from far back, I've noticed. We appear to be descending now, maybe towards the River Tor, which might be annoying for coming the way back, obviously, because we have to go uphill on the way back. Do we have steep slopes to the right? It's hard to see, it's kind of thick foliage to the right. Aha, here's a little clearing. Wow. Some nice views. I'm noticing some rocks down there. Let's see. And this is the Ladybrook and Cosden Beacon side of the valley. We do have some rocks. There's some rocks up there. There's some rocks down here. Let's go and have a look down here a moment. If we can, without falling down. Where does this go? Does this just go all the way down to the River Tor? So look here. That's something pretty big. Almost I'd say it isn't, but almost the size, volume of a mini car. Almost a Minotaur. Let's have a look around, just see either side if we can see anything cliffy. I wonder if we'd be able to make out this ivy tor on the other side of the valley as well. That'd be interesting to see. I'm not noticing much rock either side. Let's go down a little bit further, see what this track is about. Right, I think this track keeps going down, so I think it's going to go to the River Tor if I keep going down here, which is not what I was after. And you can hear the River Tor as well as us just going down a river valley, so it's really obvious we'll encounter it. Can't see any hints of the cliff tor. I don't know the name of it. From memory I'm calling it the Cliff Tor, or like Belstone Cleave Tor or something, but I can't remember. Hopefully I've just shown what it's called in this video, but for the purposes of me not having a frigging clue right now. Oh, I'm parked up there. That's the green where I'm parked. I'm just going to call this thing I'm trying to find the cliff. Up we go, up we go again. Up we go again. That's a big chunkster. Let's have a look at those rocks on the other side of the track once we get up there. Oh, that was a steep climb back up there. Oh, and I tripped. That was great, wasn't it? It's this thing, it hooked my boot. Oh jeez. First time in a while I've tripped up and filmed it. Oh, is that it? That's way bigger than a mini. That must be it. It's at least a Minotaur, if not an actual Tor. That must be it. Okay, guys. Today's Tor, the cliff, I think, or insert name here. Quite a tall bit of rocks, mostly covered in vegetation. Alright guys, there's a tree, there's one big piece of rock there and a couple there, and this is about as close as I can get to it right now without being attacked by all these brambles. There's lots of brambles here wiring up the ground anyway. All up there, if you can make it out, is the rock of this cliff tor. Nice, and that is a central line tor. Obviously I've mostly done the western line, except for a couple stragglers. From now on, if I capture anything new, it will be central line or eastern line. Cool. Is there any more of it around here? Maybe there is. I'll keep looking up. Here's a piece. Can we see ivy tor yet? Not seeing it. Good viewing point right here. There's a kind of drizzle rain haze between us and Belstone Tor now. We got this piece of the edge of Cosden Beacon. It's quite gets to the steep slope around here and downward, and then it becomes quite thick trees actually, and a quite complicated woodland terrain. And I cannot see the tor. I assume the tor would be up on the high bit somewhere before it becomes steep, but I'm not really sure. And I'm about to get caught in the fucking rain, so that's cool. kind of berries are these? They look like blueberries or black grapes, but I bet they're not. Here comes that rain. Yep, it's coming in. Oh, I don't have a hood, I don't think. Hold on. Does this coat have a hood in it? I can take shelter under something. Wow, there's still tons of blackberries out. I thought they all died off by now. It's kind of cool in a way that as the rain picks up, I'm actually heading under trees. In fact, it's happening sort of now. Oh look, there's more tor up there. There's rocks up there. Maybe it's one continuous line above me, like a long tor. Let's get up these trees, Jesus. Oh, it's kind of pretty in this section. There's a big slab here. Are there any slabs? There are still slabs going on above me actually. I should film this as I go past. There's one huge chunk there. Yeah, there's definitely the tor continuing up there. For real, it's still there. Oh wow, it gets much bigger here. There's some whitish rocks down there, some grey ones here. Look at this. This is more like it, huh? Nice. Is it the cliff tor? It's got some black runoff on it. Continuing still? Wow. That's a chunky one as well. Someone's put like a stone with "Where's Wally" on it. No, I don't know. I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that, dude. This piece of rock's pretty cool. Look at all this ivy on its surface and stuff. I wonder if actual ivy tor is like that all over it. That'd be cool. Whoa, some ugly ass fly. I couldn't photograph that for you, but weird ass fly tried to land on my hand. Don't know what kind that was. Ah, the path splits. Oh, there's more tor here. So we got a fork in the track. I'm going to take, I don't know, I think I'll take this one. But we've got a higher fork over there. But which one goes to Skag? Maybe by taking this lower one I won't end up at Skag. But there's more tor here to look at. And it always looks better from underneath. Now look at it, it's quite a long tor, it's still continuing. That's pretty cool. Touch the tor. Hand got caught on a fucking old foxglove. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt me. It's these things, old foxgloves. They're dead now. So I don't know how potent their poison is anymore. And we're sort of in the tor now. The track has been dug into the tor. It kind of continues over there. Still continuing. Such a long tor. And that track up there obviously goes on top of it. Another little fork there. Tiny track. Okay. Are we still seeing it? Yeah. Yeah, there's still rock here. Chirping bird. What about now? Can't see much over there at the moment. Oh no, there's like a clearing or something. There's a clearing. Okay, it's tall ferns up there in the clearing. Let's have a quick glance actually. I think the tour has ended maybe in this big fern field. So there we go, that was pretty interesting. That was the tour for the day. Pretty long, and now I'm interested to try and get a view on Ivy Tor somehow on the other side of the valley. And if we're not going to bump into Skeg on this particular footpath, then find a way to decide at a point to turn back, I guess. Else I'll just keep on going. I don't know where this keeps on going to actually. It might just trek across to South Zeal or to the base of Cosden Beacon at the point where you can access it. So many brambles, this is going to go in someone's eye or something. Cute little wood though. Still seems to be so weird that a horse has done this entire journey, but it's really obvious. Also, the horse must have been just shitting the entire way, because it's like every few hundred yards there's just a couple of horse poops. Maybe the horse was terrified to be going down this with all the low branches and stuff. I don't know, man. Autumn leaves. Some yellows. It's getting hot now. Here's what I'm talking about with the berries. Doesn't it stand out so much? It's weird, it looks like the Cosden Beacon sort of starts to end over there, but it's just like one big round oval on all sides. I guess it just gets lower the nearer to South Zeal you get. How far am I going to go? How far am I going to go? I have a feeling that top path goes to Skeg, and I'm just like bypassing that now. Okay, listen to this plane, can you hear it? Roaring. Went through some mud, passing a mossy boulder. And there's a gate. Where does the gate go? Is it private? Or is it public footpath? That's private. Oh look, there's a nice person's house in there with a thatched roof. What's this one say? Victoria Sawmills. It doesn't say anything, but I assume that's private too. They should put private on their gate. Why haven't they? That leads to a house, I think. That's obviously private. Been encountering a few of these. Now we've got quite a clean but moss covered wall, and the track has kind of disappeared and opened out into wide wooded terrain. Is this a track right now anymore? I do not know. I bet it's nice under these shady trees actually. I don't know, should I stop or keep going? Chill out because it is a hot day. Past that sun. I think that's where the track goes. Big old house through there. I don't know if you can make it out. Shall I keep going? This goes downhill now. It's going to be steep coming back. Yeah, I think this is trying to go down to the river Tor, maybe. I haven't got views on the other side though, so I can't work out if Ivy Tor's there now or not. Yeah, this is all going downhill. Hey, there's some rocks in the woods there. How big are they? Not that big. This tree's built into something. I don't know if that's natural or unnatural or what actually. That rock. Okay, the terrain's getting a bit crazy in places. Here's the rocks I saw. That's not really at all. It's just boulders, I'd say. You can hear the river. Yes, it's going down and down and down, I think. This might be the apex of my journey, my dudes. Anyway, we found that Tor. At some point, should go on the other side. Once again, on the Ladybrook side, and try and find Ivy Tor. Don't know why I keep going down. I know I've got to come back up. Why do I do this? The adventurer part of me, I guess. I'm just like, oh okay, I should stop the journey now, and I just start continuing anyway. Oh, just around one more corner. There's got to be something else here. So we join at this point a track that goes back down, probably down to the Tor River, T-A-W, not T-O-R, and then they combine and they go up here. There's one of those kind of water channels built out of random boulders here. And look, it's housing a stream of runoff from the rain. Oh no, it's not just runoff. Whoa, okay. Just go around one more corner, you'll find something. And I do. Look at this, is it a lion or a pig? Look at this. It's a working kind of well. Where's it come from? What's it say on it? Rock side. I don't know if that's meant to be a Medusa or a pig or a cow or what, a lion. But that's cool how that's just working. It makes you want to continue when you just go around a corner and you find that. And it goes up again, so it's not all going down. Guys, should I keep going? Oh man, guys. I love that little fountain. That's a cute little fountain. Normally when you find shit like that, it's like ancient and abandoned, there's no water coming out of it, it doesn't work anymore. But that one's working. There it is, just like a working tap, constantly on. Wonder where it comes from. This has been sliced to make the path a long time ago by humans. There's the edge of some houses, gardens. Ah, what is this? Are we at Skeg? That looks like a road. Yeah, I can see a street sign. Okay guys, this will probably be my end point because I can find it on the map. This is Skeg. And I could drive here somehow. There's a street sign, so it's a real road. What's up here? What's up here? Some houses in Skeg. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. It's interesting, huh? They're quite big houses. What's this? Not sure, might be private. There's a big house over there, and quite a cute, still kind of big house over here. Skeig House. That's kind of proof of where we are. Skaigh. So yeah, that'll be the apex of my journey, guys. So that was a journey from Belstone village to get up to the cliff tour in the Belstone Cleave, and we've gone much further than that up to Skeig, which I believe is a hamlet or very small village. Thank you for watching.